Hello there. In this module, I'll walk you through how to reach thousands of followers with your Facebook page. At this point, you've probably created and optimized your Facebook page and have started running your Facebook ads. You're getting a lot of visitors and leads who then turn into customers that buy stuff from you. But the next stage is creating loyal followers. Branding is important, especially when it comes to social media. You want to project a positive impression of your brand in the mind of your audience, and to do that, your brand or your business needs to have a voice. That voice is defined as the way your brand speaks and interacts with customers online, and it needs to match your brand values. Is it serious, casual, conversational, or something else? Once you've crafted a tone of voice for your brand or business, the key is to be consistent because it represents the personality of the brand. To maintain top-of-mind recall amongst your target audience, you need to be consistent. A good example is Starbucks, where they maintain a positive and conversational tone of voice in engaging with audiences on their page. They also take the effort to reply to comments instead of just overlooking them or ignoring them. This creates engagement and helps to build a connection between brand and business with their customers. You could also use your Facebook page to show your audience a behind-the-scenes look at your business. This works as it's something they normally don't have the chance to experience otherwise. The idea is to take your audience on a personal journey because it's through such a journey that credibility and trust are built. You could use this opportunity to elevate your perceived brand value as well. For example, if your business has a very high standard in quality management, then you'd want to show it to your audience and to the world that you have such high standards. That's a selling point. And in this case, a behind-the-scenes photo at DreamWorks, one of the greatest animation studios that has produced many great animation classics. With a brand name like this, people would be curious to see how it looks and how production works behind the scenes. Recognizing and appreciating your audience on your Facebook page is another good way to turn them into your raving fans. Unless it's a complaint about the product or service, people generally don't expect to reply to their general comments, as there are hundreds and sometimes thousands of comments. So replying to a seemingly random post can sometimes result in a pleasant surprise. In this example, Robert Downey Jr., who plays Iron Man in the Avengers films, credits an artist for sharing his art on his Facebook page. Now, the easy way out is to ignore the posting because there are just so many to reply to. Understandably, celebrities are busy people, but Robert went out of his way to credit the artist, which then puts both the artist and Robert in a positive light. Direct engagement is another way in bringing your audience closer and becoming your loyal followers. What you do is to reply to posts and questions on your Facebook page as promptly as possible. This is a different take towards customer inquiries, and it's a break from the norm of calling up a customer service center, press a couple of numbers, and be on hold for the longest time just to get one answer. Keeping track of every comment and request can be overwhelming if you have a lot of engagements on every post. You can better manage this by utilizing your notification settings, where you can be notified only when a comment is posted. The trickiest part is probably dealing with negative feedback and responses. Most businesses and public figures would either turn a blind eye or remove or hide the comment from the comment box. So what do you do when you receive negative feedback or a rant on your Facebook page? Well, first of all, it's impossible to please everyone. The energy of the business is better focused on creating and adding value to your customers. Understand this. What you focus on grows. The more you focus on the negative part, the bigger it becomes. Likewise, when you focus on the positive side of things and amplify it. Of course, if it's a legitimate inquiry or complaint about your product or service, don't shy away from it or ignore it, as the customer may turn into a negative raving fan and spread more negativity. Take it as an opportunity to serve the customer at the highest degree and solve that problem right then and there. You're recommended to take it offline and speak directly with the customer to solve the problem. Then post up the solution in the comment box as closure after you've solved it. Last but not least, have fun with your audience. This is how you'd want to build thousands of followers on your Facebook page. In summary, you're maintaining a long-term conversation with your followers on Facebook. And because it's long-term, you've got to add value and make it meaningful. Good luck.